What's up guys, Manny here. Quick video today about upper body mobility and flexibility, something I personally am quite bad at. I say it right off the bat. I rarely trained it in the past since I have the feeling that I don't need it so much for my main sport, which is rock climbing, which rather demands lower body flexibility, I have the feeling. However, I feel that good range of motion in the upper body holds quite potential when it comes to long-term injury prevention, posture and overall upholding of functionality of the body in general. Even when we manage to already put some muscle on, for example, which can actually impair mobility quite significantly. I've been working out on this lawn quite a bit recently, and by doing so I kind of rediscovered 3 very simple exercises which had a noticeable effect on my upper body mobility with almost zero gear needed. So I thought I'd quickly share them with you. As always, I started the session with my general mobilizing routine. I made a video about that one as well a while ago, you can check it out here. Number 1, an all-time classic, the bridge. Man, I struggled and still struggle with this one a lot. Super effective on the lower spine, giving a good stretch to the belly muscles, really opens up your shoulders as well, especially when you start moving more and more weight towards the hands away from the feet. I feel this one also works out back muscles quite a bit, so it could actually be quite a good core and body strength exercise as well, if you want to train that, if you have a routine for that. Don't forget to film yourself sometimes doing it, or at least have someone to give you feedback, because it's hard to tell while you're in it, so to say, whether you hold proper form or not. The goal should be a nice symmetric arch, nothing too tilted towards feet or hands. Feet and hands about shoulder width apart, and I always wiggle them close to my body, before I start, because that way I get them as close together as possible in terms of, distance on the ground, feet, hand distance. I guess you know what I mean. Which will cause the most intensely bent bridge possible. Essentially hold for as long as you can. Don't forget to breathe, don't pass out, that would be cool as well. If you're doing this for the first time, 5 reps with maybe 3 to 4 minutes rest in between will be enough to roast you completely. Build a bridge from your stiff past self to your new mobile life, full of range of motion and flexibility. Yeah, let's move on to the next one, I would say. These ones I call rope overhead pectoral rippers. Sounds great, huh? I have no idea if there's a proper name for those out there already, but that one sounds kinda cool, so I'll simply claim it for now. Super simple exercise, but very effective. 1 piece of gear needed though, so that could be a tough challenge for some, namely a rope, or anything similar for that matter. Now grab the rope with both hands at a distance and overhead it while keeping your arms straight until you arrive at your ass. Make it more difficult by moving hands closer together. Simple as that. Nice stretch on the pecs and amazing range of motion exercise for shoulders. Be careful not to cheat your way over your head by bending arms or moving asymmetrically, and also pay attention to keeping a straight spine more or less. You don't want your head to move forward pigeon style, which tends to happen especially when moving back to the front again. And also try to not snap around. Okay, if you're getting snappy, increase the distance, I should say, between your hands. Make it a little easier, because if you're going too quickly with too much intensity on this one, there's actually a bit of chance of injury, I would say. And last but not least, I've got a challenge for you. Can you Z-grab your hands behind your back both ways? Let me know down below. I've been doing this kind of stretch for quite a while now, and only recently I've managed to at least touch them both ways. My right arm is much less mobile on the low end compared to my left, which makes sense to me seeing as I carry quite a bit more musculature on the right. But anyway, I feel there shouldn't be such a discrepancy between left and right, so I trained it a bit and I could make some progress. I feel this is a good stretch for the delts and elbows a bit, and also the lats actually. Stretches them in a weird way somehow, but it feels kinda nice. Again, pay a bit attention to posture on this one. Try to keep up a straight spine, unlike me, who is failing pathetically at that when the right hand is down at least. Slowly move forward. As you can see, I push with my left hand first to get right hand into proper position before I reach back to join hands. This way you can help yourself a bit. I think this stretch is also quite interesting from an ape index perspective. Theoretically, people with bigger ape and narrower shoulders should have an advantage here, but you know what? Let me simply know down below how you do with this. Would be curious to know what percentage of climbers is actually able to join hands that way behind their back, both sides. And if you're down there already, please drop a like if you enjoyed the episode. That helps a lot. Appreciate it. Guys, I think that's pretty much it for this quick little upper body mobility session. I hope you've got something from it for your own training. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon in the next one, guys. Bye.